Hello and welcome to the second F1 2017 Career Modes series. If you saw my community post, you would have seen that my F1 2017 Career Mode with Toro Rosso kind of went wrong. I lost clips. It just wasn't. I don't know, because I stopped for a while and I said I would go do some more videos for it. But then I lost quite a few clips and I couldn't. I was losing quite a bit of information. So because of that, I have decided, because actually, to be fair, my F1 2017 videos have been doing quite well. So because of that, I'm starting a new series. And we're going to be driving for Force India. Because at the time of this video, on the poll that I've done, people picked Force India and Perez will be my teammate. So yeah, I'll be driving for Force India for the career mode for the first season. But with that being said, we'll just go straight into it, and here we go for free practice for the Australian Grand Prix.
About to join the action in what is sure to be an interesting practice session here in Melbourne. It's not long until we get the session underway and we'll have some cars appearing out on the track.
Now, I have had quite a while, well, it's been quite a while since I've actually properly played F1 2017, so I'm definitely going to make use of this free practice because I'm not sure how I'm going to do. I could do good, like I could do pretty good, I could get pole, or I could do really poor because I haven't practiced in ages, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Obviously I probably should have practiced before we've gone straight into it, but I haven't, and I feel like the F1 24 handling is quite similar, or no, more similar to F1 2017 than the F1 23 has. I wouldn't say it's similar, but it's easy. I feel like it's easier for me to go between the two games after playing both for a few days here. But yeah, so with that being said, just trying to get a bit of practice in before we go into qualifying. And at the end of practice here, I think, I don't know if I have where I finished, I don't remember. I think it was like P7, but I've actually got 2,000 resource points, so I do actually end up doing one powertrain upgrades and an aerodynamics upgrade, which I'm pretty sure should be with us. I think they'll be with us for Bahrain. I'm pretty sure it should be Bahrain, so we will go for the Chinese Grand Prix without any upgrades, but still, Bahrain, not too bad. So yeah, so definitely good to get some upgrades on early here. Different from when we were in, Toro Rosso, where we had like no starting resource points, but now I've done those upgrades ready, it is now time for qualifying at the Australian Grand Prix.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily, it's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
So here we are now for qualifying at the Australian Grand Prix, and what a way to start with electrical fault. So great start to our career. Well, I guess not career, but like great start to our qualifying. But either way, we do come out here now a bit late into the session. It is short qualifying, but as you come into turn one here, Raikkonen coming out of the pits just completely gets in our way there. Like, does not even like bother to try and move. Just like, no, this is my right of way, I'm going and I'm staying. So on our first try and like lap, we do get blocked there. But now we do come out again at the end of the session, and we get blocked again by, I think that's Kevin Magnussen. So on our 2 laps, we've been blocked on both of them. So this lap obviously isn't going to be the best lap. But you know, if we don't set this lap, we'll be last. So we may as well go and try and set one. I'm not expecting much, but as we come across the line, well, not yet, but as we come across the line here now, it is going to be P15. So obviously not where we want to be for our first race of our career modes at a team which should be easily scoring points. But you know, we can make the ground up. Who knows what can happen? We can probably score points. Our teammate definitely out qualifying us. Don't remember where it was there. But either way, we do have a whole race to go where we can try and gain places. So fingers crossed we'll be able to gain some positions there. But either way, it is now time for the Grand Prix.
It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Perez, Hülkenberg, Massa and Daniel Kvyat, Magnussen, Alonso, Romain Grosjean and Sainz, a Force India, Stroll, Jolyon Palmer and Marcus Ericsson, Wehrlein and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
On the grid here now, strategy-wise, one stop, obviously, only 15 laps. Ultra softs, and then super softs. So, probably the better strategy here. But as we do come to 5 red lights now, and it's lights out and away we go here. It's an okay start here for us, but Carlos Sainz is getting a better one. Cars in front of us are getting a better start as well, but that gives us a bit of a gap here going into turn 1 that we can break quite late. Maybe try and put it around the outside of Carlos Sainz. We don't get it to put it around the outside of Carlos Sainz. But now onto the next straight, we do make 2 positions there. Bring out Sainz and Alonso to try and switch it down into the inside to make a double overtake. Maybe even a triple overtake if we try and go past Daniel Kvyat as well here. But we do go side by side with him there, making a little bit of contact there with his rear wheel. But he does stay ahead of us there. But we do manage to move up into P11 as we stay with Kvyat here now, going into rich mix. Maybe looking to send it on him now, as within the first few corners of the first lap, we've now gone from P15 to now in the point. So definitely a great start here for us. But on lap 2 here now, maybe going to overtake Felipe Massa. We're getting quite close to him here. Maybe let's try and send it on him, but I don't send it on him. And it's a safety car. I'm not too sure what that is, but... Well, I don't know what caused it, my bad. Well, that's what I meant. But, yeah, it's a safety car, so... Definitely pretty good for us, obviously, because now the pack's going to be bunched up. There's a few people actually coming to pits, but it's only lap 2. So I don't pit yet. It's just not worth it, you know. May as well stay out and then pit later on and get newer tyres. But they pit, we stay out. But with the safety car, hopefully we'll be able to gain and hold a few more positions, as we're now currently P4. So yeah, definitely helping us, that safety car. But towards the end of lap 4, start lap 5 is when the safety car ends and we get caught off guard completely on the restart. We go quite wide into the final corner there as well, and it's not a good restart for us at all. We do put it into a rich mix, but with the front, I think there's 3 cars, yeah, right in front of us, all braking into turn 1 near each other. We should be able to catch up in a few corners anyway, so nothing really to worry about. But on the main straight here now, on to lap 7, Verstappen. That's Max Verstappen out of this race, a mechanical failure for him. As we move up into P3, Max Verstappen is out of the race. I don't know if that's going to cause a safety car there, because he is in the middle of the main straight there. But that is Verstappen out, and there you go. We do get a safety car later on in the lap. So yeah, that's 2 safety cars now within 7 laps. Halfway mark, around the halfway mark. So this safety car is actually kind of good for us, actually. We can pit now onto those super soft tyres and hopefully don't lose as many positions. But not what we want to see is, as we come into the pits here, we do actually end up double stacking here with Perez. He does actually come in the pits at the same time as us, so obviously double stacking is not what we want, but you know, I highly doubt if I stayed out another lap I would make any places anyway. I'd probably still either end up in the same place or even further back. So still probably the best bet to pit when we did. So hopefully we'll be able to gain this positions back as we do come out in P15, so where we started. So I guess we do have quite a bit of ground to make. Hopefully some people still need to pit, but now we do go green flag here, maybe trying not to get caught off guard on the restart here, as I do. Not as bad as last time, kind of close to Kevin Magnussen, but obviously these slower cars on used tyres, we should be able to make moves on them quite quickly. But coming out of turn 1 here into turn 2, using rich mix here, I've gained quite a lot of rich mix, putting it into lean fuel mix on the safety car as I try and send it on Kevin Magnussen, him making a bit of contact with the rear wheel of Alonso, and then there again he swipes. Well, I guess what I would say, he swiped into me there as we continue to go side by side here with Kevin Magnussen as he tries to regain the position. We do manage to hold him off, maybe going off the track a little bit there, but still nothing too extreme that I'd think. But now behind Alonso on lap 11, maybe looking to make a move into this corner. I don't know the number or name of, down the inside. One of my favourite overtaking corners on the track. Obviously not able to do that anymore in the newer games because they removed it. But now on lap 12, behind Romain Grosjean, 4P9, maybe looking to make a move round the outside this time here. Actually a great move from us there. Putting it round the outside where we usually put it into the inside. Same corner, as I do love to put it. I would say that's quite a good overtake there. I wouldn't say that but he does lose the car there actually, I think. Coming out of the corner there, we do make a slight contact there with his front wheel. But he just completely loses the car and actually loses the position to Fernando Alonso as well. No damage for us, so luckily. But yeah, unfortunate for him. On lap 13 here now, behind Felipe Massa, maybe looking to overtake him into that same corner again for P8 this time though, as maybe just send it round the outside again this time. I think I quite like the outside route here now, but I do move up into that P8 position here now. But now on lap 14, I've caught up to my teammate here. We're looking to send it down the inside here, which turns into the outside line, which isn't very helpful for us, as Perez does manage to hold us off there. But I don't want to make a move here, to be honest, because it's quite risky. So I stay with him, but I do back out just to make sure we don't cause a collision with our teammate there, as that would not be good as well. There'd be no points for the team. But lap 15 here now, maybe looking to make an overtake. I brake quite late. I don't think I broke too late there. Maybe Perez braking a little bit early. We do break our front wing just a little bit. It was on the last lap though, so we should be able to hold P7. Yeah, we got P7 because someone retired. Don't know who it was. Luckily there wasn't a safety car because there was only like 2 laps left. But with that being said, we do come across the line, or we do come onto the main straight here to cross the line in P7 with our teammate Perez in P6. So good points for the team. Definitely could have done better, but from where we started, P15, obviously not bad, not too bad, you know. Obviously, when we pitted, going back down to P15 and moving back up to P7. So honestly, I'll take that. I think it was quite good. Sebastian Vettel winning this race, or the first race of the season. So good to see him doing quite well. And that's Kimi Raikkonen in P2. So it was a Ferrari 1-2 and then Valtteri Bottas P3. Hamilton, I'm not too sure where Hamilton finished actually, but Nico Hülkenberg in the Renault P5, so very impressive with that. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this first video for the redone F1 2017 Career Mode series. Hopefully this one will go a lot better than the Toro Rosso one. Hopefully we'll be able to do a few seasons of this, but either way, I will be getting F1 2019 actually, so stay tuned for that as I do career mode on that as well. But with that being said, this is the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.